I was Humpty Dumpty. I had a life. It got unmade, and I couldn't put it back together again. I didn't know who I was anymore. I didn't know what I wanted to do. I felt lost. I knew I needed to regrow and rebuild. I knew I needed nourishment and safety. So I found myself a new container in safe spaces where I could be held as I did the work to reconnect to myself. I connected to my feelings of pain and loss. I processed the grief. I processed the confusion and the shock. And from everything I felt, a new shoot grew. I discovered how to care again. I discovered how to create again. I discovered how to see colour. I discovered how to self-care and nourish myself. I discovered how to breathe. I rested and healed in my self-made eggshell, surrounded by the bubble of peer support and good people. I got strong. And then I didn't need the shell anymore. I found, however, when I no longer needed the shell, that the bubble was still there, wrapped around me, flexible and beautiful, and keeping me safe. I'd been given a life that hadn't fitted me, and eventually it fell apart. But that ending of that life was not my ending. It was the beginning of me. It was the beginning of me really seeing myself in my reflection. It was the beginning of me looking at what I'd been given and choosing what to keep and what to discard. It was the beginning of me reaching for new things. It was the beginning of me refining and then expanding. The Realcovery bubble kept me safe like a womb or a cocoon as I reshaped my gloopy self that used to be a caterpillar into a beautiful bloody butterfly. Which is a way really of just saying, knowing myself now, knowing I'm autistic, means I can fly and live alive. The real I was recovering from was undiagnosed autism. Not the autism itself, because that's just how I'm made, but the not knowing about it. And my real recovery was wrapped around that. This is what real recovery is. Isn't it magical?